Fred, the founder of Wamala Foundation, and I thank you all for being on this channel right now. And I also thank Ban TV for giving us this wonderful opportunity on airing on TV. This is not an opportunity that we always get every time, but once we get it, we really appreciate it.
Actually, who are you exactly? Because we've been hearing it from under the villages, sometimes in the town, that there's Wamala Foundation. Exactly, what is Wamala Foundation? Who are you exactly?
Wamala Foundation is an organization, a Christian-based organization that is aimed at giving hope for vulnerable people, mainly vulnerable children from the vulnerable families and communities. Now, our works are, our main activity is mainly education. And we are aiming so much about education because we believe that that is the starting point of every growing community. That is the main thing that we should be focusing on if we want to grow as a country, as a community, as an area, as families. You know, we target also families because that is the foundation of leadership.
So as the country which is more mixed up with all religions, so you aim us over Christianity only?
No, this is an organization which is based on Christianity, but you can be sure we always deal with a lot of people from different religions and background, beliefs and things like that. And we encourage respect for everyone.
Exactly. So if someone needs to know Wamala, that is Wamala Foundation, because everyone hears about Wamala Foundation. Exactly. Is that Wamala Foundation?
Yes, Wamala Foundation, it's an organization.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I'm not Wamala Foundation,
okay,
though I am Wamala Fred. Yes. Now, Wamala Foundation is an organization standing on its own, having its regulations, and it's registered by the URSB, the Uganda Registration Bureau, that something.
Okay.
And it's for it. Its main work is to help the government. It's a non-government organization.
So how do you come up with a system of thinking that you will found up Wamala Foundation, not living to other big people like the one we always see? How did you come up with the Wamala Foundation?
Well, Wamala Foundation, at first it wasn't my idea. I had a sponsor who took me up to school and you know, things like that. So she wanted me actually to be in ministry, but I had my own ambitions. I wanted to be a graphics designer, you know.
Okay. So, actually, when I was starting to know about Wamala, they told me that you have to the Wamala, the graphic designer, or Wamala Foundation, because and it was like confusing me. So you were the graphic designer, the one they were talking about?
Yes, I'm Wamala Fred, the graphics designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you came up with the foundation of saying, let me put a foundation of this. No, that wasn't my aim. Like my aim was to be a professional graphics designer. Okay. But as when I looked at my background, and I found out that actually where I was coming from, there was a lot to be done. Besides me coming to the city, focusing about myself and you know, building my name to be big, actually there are lots of things I would have done on a grassroots to raise a very big portion of youths to also come and like enjoy just a good life that the same that I was aiming for. And I felt like it would be a certain sort of betrayal if I did not think about where I was coming from and I just go on with my life. So that pushed me to get back to
to get back to the grassroots, and I found out that the need was there for the Wamala Foundation course, because not everyone had enjoyed a good education that I enjoyed. And I felt like, yes, I need to come up with this initiative to start Wamala Foundation, build young children, and build youths to be the next generation of leaders that are going to impact the community even more than I did.
Okay. However, sir, if you have anything you need to view on BAN TV, you can just contact us with all those numbers which are moving around. We are the BAN TV, the Black African Network Television. So call us so that we can come and review all your things to the aid. Do you have an advert? You need, and you have an inspiration story, you have a story to tell, you have anything you need to teach to the world, just call us so that we can come to you and review everything, whatever you need to the aid, if it is important to the people. Now, Wamala Foundation. I've been hearing Wamala Foundation, how helpful or how good is it to the community? Is it important to the community, or it is important to you as a person?
Well, this is a community initiative.
How?
If it was just to be an important thing for me, I wouldn't have started it even in the first place. Because, you know, as a graphics designer working in the Kampala, I had some good life and access to good, healthy, good medical, good education, and I had access to continuous education, like these books, you know. A lot of things I needed as myself. But I discovered that there are actually other people who need the same, but they cannot get access. Now, this thing is not actually benefiting me, as it is like it's a non-government, it's a non-government and a non-profitable organization. So that means that it has to be benefiting the community, and in the initiatives that we have fronted, like we give free education and half bursaries in our school there. Currently we're still operating in Mityana district. We also give some medical camps. Like it's not on a regular interval, but once in a while when we find out that there is a need, we always come up with a medical camp again at our school. The school is called Jesus Care Primary School, where we give free checkups, free medication for these simple diseases, and also recommendation and negotiating on behalf of the parents, on the patients in those hospitals where they can be treated, so that they can be given good treatment on little or no cost at all. Okay. Yep.
Actually, you've been saying we operate, we do this. Yeah, you have buildings, I know. You have the land. You have the children also, they eat, they feed. Do you get the money from the fund of the graphic designer? Are you still operating in the graphics, or how do you get your funds to these people? Because as you can tell that we treat people, we bring in children, it means that now you give bursary, free bursary or full bursary. That's what I know. If you give a full bursary, where do you get the money to pay the teachers? Where do you get the money to construct the buildings where those children are going to sleep in, or whatever? You know, there are very many things which you need to look at it. You know, when you are talking about Wamala Foundation, when it is a non-government organization, it means that it has its funds where it picks it and come to fund these people. How do you get the funds so that you can reach your point?
Well, we get our funding from different avenues. Now, when I was starting this Wamala Foundation, I used to use my own money. My own money that I earned from graphics designing, working with different entities, and I got my own money, registered the organization, went and looked up for different different people in a community, and that's when we found out that we actually have a lot of people to care for us. Also some volunteers from outside countries, USA, UK, they always
come up and when we reach out to them, they always give us voluntarily. Someone comes and gives you this little amount of money. Also, we've been having the other sponsor of mine I told you about. She has been regularly coming in to facilitate the school and their needs. Though there are still some other needs that are not met, but at least the basic things are always met, like paying the teachers. Not all the children that are in the school are on bursaries. We only have those children who are really coming from a vulnerable family, that you feel like they cannot afford, their families cannot afford the school requirements and all the other things. Yeah, most of them are living with their grandchildren, with their grandmothers, grandparents. Some of them are living with widowed mothers and single fathers who are always on the move to look for what they have to eat. Yeah, basically a lot of things are affecting the community, and that's what we're dealing with. So our funds are basically coming from me as a person and some other volunteers in the community and outside the country.
How can you assure the one who is viewing us now that what we're doing is not our beneficial, is for the benefit of the country, where our grandchildren or where our children, those who has no needs, they are fully capable to get their education? How can you assure someone that if you get the money, it's not like others who get the money and do their own things? How can you assure them?
Well, that's a very simple thing. Visit us at our school, or you can visit our website. It's www.wamalafoundationprogramu.org. You will see a lot of things that we've been working on throughout the years, and also this is not something that was started to scam people, get money for my own benefit. Now, it's something that is benefiting the community, fully benefiting the community, and every fund that is coming from anywhere, even if it's not documented in our on our website or anywhere. Some people try to give anonymous funds, they don't want to be disclosed. And all that money, is fully used on organization things. We have not gotten any case whereby someone donated to us and the money was used for other things. Now, actually, that has not happened yet, because maybe I'm still the only one running the organization, maybe with other few volunteers. Have no board of directors yet, but I need to create one, and I know it's a needed thing. Though there are a lot of barriers to it, that very many people do not know how to operate on board, and but I know that currently I still run it well, but the more it grows, it may overwhelm me, and I may need to get a lot of those things. The board of directors and the people that are helping me here and there, take the funds, document the children. Actually, they are all documented, though that our website is not developed yet enough to show every detail that is coming, but I know that in our books down here, we are having everything that you may need to know about us.
You have talked about where the school is. It is where?
It's in Mitiana, Magongoro sub-county.
How does someone who is in Amuria, that is it was Soroti now, but they have separated it, now it is Amuria district. How does someone from Amuria, from Moroto, from Mongolo, how will he benefit from that foundation when the foundation is in Boganda and someone is far away, there are those in West Nile? How do you help those people so that they can reach into the school?
Oh, well, we have not yet developed to that we're going to be educating children all over Uganda, but because of the funds. But if the funds were there, just we will be having a school almost in every district. Though it's known that those people cannot get any help from us. You've had a recent scandal where girls from Busoga sub-region were using soil
and like this is small sponge.
Yes.
To help them whatever.
To use them as pads.
To make their days.
Yeah. Now that's not a good experience.
So how does Wamala Foundation come up with that issue
Wamala Foundation,
those girls?
As Wamala Foundation, just like we posted on our blog, on our website, when you go to our website and go to the blog, you'll be seeing those are most of the projects that we are handling, or we are going to handle, or we've handled already. We are now looking for funds to go and meet the need there. Now the things we are agreeing on to do is educating the girls how to make reusable pads. We have people who are experienced in that. I know some few people who can volunteer to go and educate them. Also to take them some little pads, like we cannot give to anyone, but when we give them knowledge on how to do things themselves, that can be sustainable for a very longer time than giving them pads which are going to be used up very quick. Now, but that doesn't take away the benefit that they really need to. They need to do what? They need to get those pads for emergency use, like immediate use. But as we leave the region, we need them to be sustaining themselves with the knowledge that we have left with them to be able to use those reusable pads that they will be able to create by themselves.
Okay, thank you, our viewers. This is BAN TV. Whoever's been not knowing, we're located in Chisasi. Whoever needs us, just contact us with those numbers. Who? Passing over the screen. Your screen's having our numbers. Just contact us so that we can come. And you also have an inspiration story to the world. Just give your story to the world. You have a business you need to show us to the country. Do you have anything you need us to talk about? You just call us so that we can come and reach you as BAN TV. This is Wamala Foundation. It's Wamala Foundation. But it's not Wamala Foundation, it's Wamala Friend. Whoever have that challenge, how can someone reach you? If he has the challenge over the child is not having some funds to whatever, can he bring the child to us so that we can bring him to you, or he can contact you so that you can, how can someone reach you?
Now, we have our criteria on how to recruit children who are having really challenges, like big challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, we need the full documentation of the children. Like let's say you say he's from a vulnerable family, it has to be visible. You know, like right now in Uganda, everyone needs help.
So you do a tour to the family?
Yes, we reach there, but
you do some investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, on getting to us, you can just call me on my direct numbers, 0752 40 81 and 37. Now that is my personal number. It's on WhatsApp, but you can also reach us on our website, www.wamalafoundation.org, and also you can just get me from my email, fred@wamalafoundation.org. Then you'll be able to reach us, but to be able to be of help to you, like to help you out of a certain challenge that you may be having, we may need a lot of documentation back and forth to make sure that you really need help. Because we're having limited funds and we have a lot of people who need to share on those limited funds. So with that, that's the thing that we decided to do. We have our criteria on how we can on how we recruiting children who are in vulnerable families. Besides that, we actually do community works. Like I told you, we do medical camps, and we do like bring out clean water to the distant communities. Like there are some communities we really find that it's hard to get water. You know, our main aim is at education, but you may find that instead of the children going to school, they have to first fetch water miles away from home, and then bring water to home, then go to school. You may find that that's a challenge that has been facing very many Ugandan children, mainly in rural areas. Like we documented on our website, when you reach on, you find on our blog, we documented that in a way that how it is affecting our children, like our children's education. You may find that the parents have no issue; they can pay the school fees, but because of the activities that have to be taken care of by the children at home, you may find that they are failing somehow to deliver at home and at school. You know, you cannot be merging two activities at a go, and you expect to be effective on both. You may end up losing them both, like losing at school, losing at home. So with that, we came up with that initiative of bringing like water pumps to different communities. We had estimated that maybe every sub-county needs 2 water pumps, like boreholes, and when we do that in those distant areas, I think we may be having some good momentum that we are moving on. What we want to make sure is that our children are not having anything that is affecting them from receiving good education.
Okay. Whoever is doing us, this is Ban TV, the only Black African network where you can get everything. Do you need the history of Uganda? Do you need the history of Kenya? You need the history of where? Africa. Anything in the history you need. You need all the history of people you need, you desire to. Just contact us so that you can have everything. We are available for everyone. Now, as Ban TV, let us end here. Why don't you say goodbye to our people?
With this very good opportunity that has been given to me, I would like to thank everyone who has been watching us to this point. Thank you so much. And also I'm calling on people, you know, in this organization we are not only calling out people who need help, but also those who can give help. If you are there and you're having some, even if it's very little extra money that you can put aside, you know, it's a good thing to be generous. And God always reward that hand that gives freely. You know, when you give, you receive even more than the one who you've given. So we are encouraging people to come on and pick up that spirit of giving. You know, it's a good thing to be generous, not only for you, but for the community that you're living in. When you are having too much and your neighbor is having almost nothing, let me tell you, you are not safe. When this person is dying of hunger, the next thing you will think about is eating you, the person who is having a lot. Now, so with that, I feel like I'm encouraging you to please join us. Even if you're not donating to us as Wamala Foundation, get another charity organization, get a church that is doing the same, get another school that needs a lot of help, get a family, get your neighbor, feed them. And with that, we'll be having a very good country and a very good neighborhood. You know, when you give, you will not be forgotten. You'll be doing a lot of impactful things in people's lives. And also, when you receive, be thankful, because people are sacrificing a lot to give just to you, and they work hard for it. So when you're not grateful when you've received, that's not a very good sign that you may need to send out to other people. So I'm Wamala Fred, a professional graphics designer, and right now I'm in charity. And next time we'll be meeting, we may meet on graphics designing things. And also you may reach me whenever you feel like you need to know more about Wamala Foundation. Thank you so much.